Understanding the SEC's role in policing EB-5 fraud. The EB-5 Immigrant Investor Program, while designed to stimulate the U.S. economy through foreign investment, has unfortunately been a target for fraudulent schemes. Central to maintaining the integrity of this program is the role of the Securities and Exchange Commission. The SEC acts as the primary federal regulator responsible for enforcing securities laws, ensuring that investment offerings, including those under the EB-5 framework, are transparent and comply with established regulations. The core function of the SEC in the EB-5 context stems from the fact that EB-5 investments are securities offerings. Whether structured through regional centers or direct investments, the solicitation of funds from foreign investors triggers federal securities laws, primarily the Securities Act of 1933 and the Securities Exchange Act of 1934. Regulatory responsibilities, ensuring that investment offerings are either properly registered with the SEC or qualify for an exemption. Anti-fraud provisions, vigorously enforcing anti-fraud rules such as Rule 10b-5 against promoters, regional centers, and developers who misrepresent material facts. Disclosure oversight, scrutinizing offering documents for adequate and truthful disclosure of risks, fees, and capital deployment plans. When fraud is suspected, the SEC utilizes its broad investigative powers to protect investors. These actions often involve complex cross-border investigations. Common areas of SEC enforcement focus: misappropriation of funds, investigating cases where investor capital was diverted for personal use rather than dedicated to job-creating commercial enterprises. Misleading projections, targeting issuers who guarantee returns or promise specific job creation numbers that are unrealistic or unsupported by evidence. Unregistered broker-dealer activity, policing individuals or entities soliciting investments without proper registration or licensing. The SEC's intervention often focuses on recovering funds for defrauded investors and imposing significant penalties on bad actors to deter future misconduct within the EB-5 ecosystem. It is crucial to distinguish the SEC's role from that of U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. While USCIS manages the immigration aspects, the SEC focuses solely on the financial integrity and securities compliance of the offering. For example, if a regional center fails to properly account for investor funds, the SEC may bring an enforcement action for securities fraud. USCIS, conversely, would examine whether the investment still qualifies for the immigration benefit based on capital deployment and job creation metrics. The SEC employs several legal tools to police the market: injunctions, court orders to cease illegal activities; disgorgement, forcing the return of ill-gotten gains; civil penalties, imposing monetary fines on individuals and entities; officer and director bars, prohibiting individuals found liable for fraud from serving in leadership roles in public or private securities offerings. The SEC often uses the threat of these actions to encourage settlements. The SEC remains an indispensable watchdog for the EB-5 program. By rigorously enforcing securities regulations, the Commission works to shield legitimate foreign investors from predatory schemes and maintain the credibility necessary for the program to achieve its economic goals. Investors are advised to conduct independent due diligence, recognizing that an SEC enforcement action against a project signals significant underlying securities violations.